Good. So good.
This drink's for you too, and these salted peanuts.
I...
Why haven't you been able to change your stutter? Runsheng, you shouldn't come here. Ever since the day we met again, you've been coming by every few days. I can't even believe it's true. But you understand. You know what they say. Gossip follows all widows. When you come here, people in the village talk. They think you're my new lover.
Do you care what they think?
It's not about me. As a widow, people will talk about me. It's you I'm worried about. The last thing I want is for you to get in trouble. You're the one between us with a lot more to lose.
Hangmei, you've known me since high school. Don't you think you would know me well enough? Why would I care about that? If you're not afraid, why should I be? It'll take a lot more to scare me away.
I'm used to suffering, and I don't see why you'd have to.
To tell you the truth, when I last saw you, with your child and selling dumplings, I felt terrible. I promised myself that if there was anything I could do, I'd make sure you would not be left to fend for yourself alone. I'm going!
Runsheng, wait up! Take this. This is a few yuan for you.
What? What is that even for?
I know it's not a lot, and not enough for the things you bought. But I don't feel right just taking things from you. Here, take it.
Hey, just let it go already. If I couldn't afford it, I wouldn't have helped you.
Please, just take it. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that.
Come on, if I needed money, I would have found some other way to make it. Hangmei, please just keep it. And if I'm in the area, I'll come by.
I really don't know how else to thank you. I have nothing else to give you. Other than serving you noodles each time you come by, I can only send you off with nothing in tow.
I told you, I don't want anything.
I have an idea. I'll make you canvas shoes. I know you have enough shoes to wear, but I have to thank you with something. So I'll at least make you a pair of shoes as my way of saying thanks, all right?
That's fine.
Did you put Liang Liang to sleep?
I just did.
Since you married into the family, I've thought of you as my own daughter. If you're troubled or worried, you can tell me.
What? Where is this coming from? Why are you worried? I'm doing fine.
Because I understand that it's been a while since he passed away.
Wait, what exactly are you trying to say?
What I want to say is, the young man who comes over, who is he? The villagers are talking about him.
Of course they are. Let them gossip.
Since the time my son passed away, I've been thinking a lot about this. You're a young woman. If you meet a suitable man, don't let anyone stop you. Go fall in love again. You are free to leave as you wish, or marry someone new into this family. His mother and I, we won't object. As for Liang Liang, we wouldn't feel right forcing him to stay. You can't live without Liang Liang, and he surely can't live without you. Liang Liang won't suffer as long as he's with you. Your mother-in-law and I, we won't worry about that.
I haven't met anyone.
But what about that young man?
He's just my high school classmate. He saw how hard I was struggling and helped me out of the goodness of his heart. I decided to make him new canvas shoes because I had nothing else to thank him with. Don't make assumptions like the rest of them have. The man is an army veteran. His father's branch secretary, and his sister works in the prefecture. Well, I've been married before and already have my own child. Do you think someone like him could fancy someone like me?
That is true. That is true.
They don't know what they're saying, so leave them be. I'm used to it. Please don't get involved.
Hongmei,
No. Don't say another word. We shouldn't think like that. Tianren Sheng deserves a little respect after all.
Runshang was usually shy and timid in front of young ladies, except this one. Meeting Hao Hongmei again made him feel like a real man, and being with her gave him a feeling he couldn't quite push aside. Men often possess the instinct to protect women at all costs, and they gain great satisfaction from it. Right now, Runshang couldn't deny that this was how being around her made him feel. The last thing he wanted was to cause any trouble, but all attempts at resisting gave way to his strong emotions.
Hongmei, I need to tell you something.
Don't say it. I know what you want to say. I'm a divorcee and a widow, and I have a child of my own as well. Your father's branch secretary, and you're a driver. It can't happen. Tianren Sheng, let go of me now!
Hongmei, I want you. I want to be with you. I know you feel the same.
Is this because you're taking pity on me?
Of course not. I always knew that there was more to this than just coming here to offer to help you. It's a lot more than that. I yearn to see you again when I'm away. I even crave the noodles that you make for me. My entire life, I've been blessed with food and drink. But your noodles are the best I've ever tasted. I know we both know what this all means.
Runshang, let go of me.
Do you miss Xiaoping?
It's not about him.
Well, what is it then?
I told you about my past with Gu Yongmin. I'm tainted by these relationships. I'm telling you, I'm not good enough.
Just because you've been married? It's because you've been married that you understand men.
Maybe if you weren't the son of a branch secretary, and maybe if you weren't a driver,
I'm deaf, for crying out loud! I rely on a hearing aid and I'm no better than you!
Runshang, it's not good to be so impulsive. I know you're going to regret this.
Hongmei, I love you. I want to marry you. Tell me the truth. Would you want to marry me too?
But I am a widow.
And you are the widow I want to marry!
I have to check on him.
Runshang had been honest with Hongmei and expressed his feelings for her without holding back. As a result, she felt her once frozen heart beat again because she had seen the passion with which Runshang's beat for her and her alone. Yes, actual emotion, particularly that between a man and a woman, a phenomenon Hongmei wasn't yet sure she was ready to embrace. Slowly, she felt it herself and gave in to the growing passion that she could no longer ignore.
It's getting late. I have to
The
go.
rain's too strong. It's dangerous.
It's fine.
What must I do to make you stay? Don't leave. Stay here with me. I have nothing to give you, but I can give you myself.
Hongmei, let's get married.
Do you think that's possible? I mean, I know your family has a problem with it. And I already have a son. I don't think I'm welcome to become a part of your family.
I don't care. I'm the one who's marrying you. It's not them. And no matter how long it takes, I'll make sure it happens. I will tell my father about it. I'll do it tomorrow.
Don't leave. I don't want you to go.
Don't worry. I'll win them over. As long as you agree, it will happen. Will you wait for me?
I'll wait for you.
Ancestors. What evil did I do in my previous life to deserve this? First your sister, now we have this! How could you do this to us?
Stop! There's no need to be hostile. All this is doing is driving me away!
And what you're doing to me is driving me closer to my grave! At one point in your life did you take a turn for the worse and decided this was okay? Of all people, you just had to find the widow to want to bring into our family? Why? Of all the generations of our Tian family, no young man has ever considered even looking for a widow. Do you know how much you're disgracing your ancestors right now? What's wrong with you?
Father, leave the ancestors out of this. I know I love her, and I want to marry her.
You can forget about that. Because as long as I'm alive, I'll do everything I can to stop you from making this terrible mistake.
Your sister already failed her marriage. Now you with a woman with a dead husband, and with a child no less. And from a previous marriage that failed.
What's worse is that I know the woman is actually a landowner. None of our relatives, whether close or distantly related, have earned any less than medium income. And you want to marry a landowner like her? You become such a disgrace to the Jan family, I can't believe it! How's that? I'm gonna beat you to a pulp!
Stop. I can't talk to you like this. You both need to calm down. But you have to know, I am marrying Hongmei, I'm sure of it. And I don't care what anyone thinks! Look, I don't want the fight. I'm leaving. Uncle Liu Tiang.
Huh? Oh, Runchang. What's going on?
Uncle, I know you're good friends with my father. I was hoping you could try talking to him about something.
I'm trying to read about national affairs on limited time. The sun will be setting soon, and our lamp's gone dry. I was hoping to finish reading the papers. Well, tell me.
I found a woman I want to marry, but my father, he's... Uncle, can you convince him to please respect my wishes?
Your father wants you to find a decent city girl with a respectable government job. That's not realistic. There's nothing wrong with women in the countryside anyway. There's so many of them. So many that you can afford to pick and choose. And all those families who live in the villages by the Dongla River, even those who live farther away would love to marry their daughter to the son of the famous Tian Futang. Why does he not like her? Who is this woman?
The family of this woman, they're landowners, that's why.
Qin Guangliang is a landowner, and his son, he joined the PLA, didn't he? Nobody cares about that anymore.
But she's also a widow, and with a son just over a year old.
If I know your father at all, he's worried it makes him look bad.
I know that. Uncle, you need to help me. You're an educated person. Maybe you can get him to reconsider. If you help me, I can help you too. If you ever get into any trouble, I could talk to my father.
You have a point. I did go to school. I had good education. And I've been a worker at the Taiyuan Steel Factory for a really long time. I've been around enough. I get it. Fine. I'll try talking to him.
Uncle, you can go to him at our house. I'll wait for you at Dongla River.
Secretary Futang, aren't you going to the county? When are you leaving?
What for?
What? You're not going?
Not anymore. I don't see the point. What do I do with the money I earn? Give it away? To my son and daughter? To those two who betrayed their family?
That's where I think you're wrong, Secretary Futang. You're going there to secure the contract. You're not merely there to make some money. And you know as well as I do that appearances matter. You're the Tian Futang. Everybody knows who you are and they'll notice when you're not there. And by the way, Runshan, he came to me earlier. The boy is now a man. And just like us and generations before, he's fallen in love with someone who happens to be a widow. You should be more understanding.
But Wu Tian, this will be that woman's second marriage, and she already has her own child.
I know that. Runshan told me everything. But so what if she's a widow? Of course, I understand. These old beliefs. But it's time to grow past them. The real problem, if you ask me, is a marriage without love. Now that is unethical.
When did you know so much?
Calm down.
Who gave you the right to intervene here, huh? Nothing wrong with marrying a widow. Why don't you let your child marry a widow?
Me? I'm afraid that won't be possible. All of my children are girls.
Then go ask your daughter to marry a man who's been married before with kids of his own. And tell me if you feel the same. Now leave me alone, will ya? Don't get involved in my family again. And tell Runshan to come here and talk to me himself!
Runshan, your father, he refused to listen to anything I said. Would it be so bad to call the wedding off?
I won't. I'm going to see Hong Mei again. And first thing tomorrow, we marry.
I just came back from your house. Your father was coughing up blood. All because of you. You've always known that your father's health is deteriorating. And everything that's happened between Runya and Shawan, the stress just made him sicker. Now knowing what you know about him, do you understand that this could send him to his grave? Calm down. Calm down for a bit. And let me explain what I think. If you go ahead and marry this woman, and your father disapproves, have you thought about its effects on you? Do you realize your life will be a struggle? Maybe consider forgetting her. You say you can't live without her. That's not true. No one's died from heartbreak. Trust me, for your own good. Think about it.
I have to see my father. But Hong Mei's waiting. She's waiting for me.
Since she had accepted Runshan's courtship at last, the unfortunate Hong Mei had been patiently waiting for the man to come back to her as promised. She had already once given up on all hope of living a life filled with passionate love and devotion, but the prospect of a life with Runshan rekindled that dying hope. Tired, Hong Mei was looking forward to bidding the wretched life she'd known a final goodbye and welcome the new. This time, she just needed to fling herself into the embrace of a man who would take care of her and finally lead her to the better life she'd always wanted. Exhausted and yet so full of life, this labor collective was impressively productive. 2 whole batches of bricks had already been produced by them. Stacked neatly on the clay court they worked so hard in were over 10,000 pieces of handmade brick. Everyone had witnessed the Sen family's slow journey to this clear success, and everyone was envious. You see, it was Sen Shawan would painstakingly placed all his efforts into this factory, and it thrived.
What did I tell you? Money begets money.
Huh?
This is the first income from our little brick kiln. That's impressive. Count it all. Look at that. Father, look.
So what? This is the third batch,
They're
right?
still being baked. We can remove them tomorrow.
All right then, I'll heat them up. You can do the forming. Let Xiaoping help with mixing it.
Show Lian, come on, hurry up. Why don't you go cook and bring us food?
All right.
Wait a minute.
Yuan, your face is all sooty. Just like my brother's, look.
Let me see. You're right. That's why we make a great pair, I think. We're always matching, aren't we? It's not quite black enough.
That's it.
No.
Get some
Now
more.
you're both snooty.
Sen Xiaoping couldn't imagine living the rest of his life in a small village like Shuangshui. Dreams would come to him of journeys and adventures. And the young man couldn't help but wonder, what else was out there? Yes, he had big dreams. Naive? Not so much, but it was brave. He knew it would be difficult to make it out there. And again, he would be starting from scratch, but he wouldn't let that discourage him. Because the thought of wasting away in Shuangshui village was enough to cause him endless, immeasurable anguish every day. This was enough motivation for Sen Xiaoping, and he was determined to find a way out in search of greener pastures outside.
If you've already been planning to leave home, you should let me know.
Here. Taking time to wash your feet in hot water actually has a lot of health benefits. Peasants like us didn't do this a lot. So sadly, we learned about this too late. I wish we'd known about this sooner. Although, we're going to make up for lost time. We'll try this now. Here we go. It's really comfortable. I've been too scared to tell you about how I wanted to leave for Huang Yuan. Because then I think about how that would make you feel. And I feel terrible. I thought that might actually make you cry. I didn't want that.
What will you do there?
I'll find work to do.
You understand that your brother and I worry because you're going to move so far away.
Well, I don't know that I can ever make you understand how I'm feeling, but I can't just stay in this town forever. I want to see what else is out there, and maybe discover all that I have yet to explore in the world. Too hot?
It's fine. I completely understand. You studied so hard, but you're stuck here. It's terrible. But we don't have a choice. That's just what the world is like sometimes. But seeing you as unhappy as you are makes me unhappy too.
Don't. I'll be fine.
The policies have eased now. Laboring still takes its toll on us. But it's much easier to get food to eat. The world outside is less predictable. Who knows what suffering you could face? You'll be on your own. Who will help you when you're in need?
Father, don't worry about this. I'm in my 20s after all. I can fend for myself. Let me venture out for a while. When you were young, you went as far as Swansea on your own. If I don't venture out, I'll never be at peace with myself. Father, please let me leave.
Xiaoping, please.
Please understand. I'm doing this for us. I'm also looking to earn enough money so we can get a nice house. I couldn't leave before because of the family situation. I didn't want to abandon you at a crucial time. But now that the bricks factory is doing well, I can finally leave in peace.
You're an educated man. You can write and draw. Tell me, can you bring forth a goat from your writing? Will it give us a bull to chase around? Does writing that good exist? Even if it does, I don't want to know. I'm afraid something might go wrong. What do you think you'll write about when you venture out? About life? About death?
I refuse to allow myself to stay here.
You know what they say. Goods are made precious when they are exported, but people do the same, and they lose their value.
Father, I'm not afraid.
This truth is not easy to understand. I did notice that you've thought this through. I know you've considered this carefully, and you have come to your decision. Since you've made your decision, it'll be impossible to change your mind. But please, remember to discuss this with your brother. I'm too old. The world is up to you both now.
Let me wash your feet first. After this, I'll go and see brother at the kiln.
Oh well. I wish I could understand you. You know how hectic work is and how short we are on people. And you want to wander around?
Brother, I'm not wandering around. Come on. You know better. I'm searching for greener pastures.
What are you thinking? That it's better than staying here? Huh? You're likely to get work as an unskilled laborer and make only 1 to 2 yuan a day. How will you eat? Now why would you want to do that to yourself? But with us and father, and your sister-in-law, we farm and we're the ones in charge of our own brick kiln. Isn't that good enough for you?
While I'm still just in my 20s, I should do a few of my own things.
I don't understand your point. There's a lot to do here. Just look around.
Of course. This brick kiln is running smoothly, but I still want to figure things out on my own. Brother, since I was a young boy, it was you and father who've taken care of me. But now, I want to go my own way.
Xiaoping as your elder brother, I should be happy to see that you're all grown up now. But the moment you said that, you wanted to venture outside, I felt I was actually upset. I suppose I should have seen it coming. We never really thought the same way, did we? And even if I asked you to stay, would you have listened? If you feel like you need to leave, then go ahead and leave. But listen to me, Xiaoping. If life outside proves too difficult, don't tough it out. Just come back home to us.
Erdem! Come home, it's getting late already! Erdem! Come home, it's getting late already!
Happiness was what he should be feeling about this. But there was no denying that there was a tinge of sadness in his heart. This was something nobody else knew about.
I washed your school bag for you, and I've asked Tian Hai-min for help. He was able to repair the damaged zipper, and he said that when you use it next time, rub a piece of soap over it. Oh, and at the edge of Wanxi, you'll find we have family living there. They're quite distant relatives, but they're still our family. The man lives at Beiguan's Yanggo Brigade. His name's Ma Shen. If you need help, look him up.
So he laid on his bed with his clothes on, half asleep and half awake. Tomorrow, he would finally be leaving. The future that awaited him was entirely uncertain. This realization suddenly overwhelmed every fiber in his being. sweat formed in his palms as they started shaking. In the dark, 2 pools of tears quickly welled up in Xiaoping's eyes.
Why do you watch where you're going? Are you blind or something?
I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter if I am. Just be careful.
County bumpkin. Watch where you're going.
I need 3. You, and you. Go with me. Come on, let's go.
Men, I need 3 craftsmen. No, unskilled labor.
How much per job?
Same rates. For Yuan. You.
I'm worth more than
You. And you too. Let's go.
All right, I'm looking for 3 carpenters. Come on, 3 able workers. Who's up for the job?
Pick me! Me, please!
All right, you. What about me?
Pick me.
You. Come on, me.
Boss, pick me. Got work today.
The cruel reality wasted no time in attempting to crush this young man's hopes. He felt pain and confusion inside of him. He thought he could easily master his own destiny, but that proved much harder than he'd thought. Truly, all he could do now is feel relief that it wasn't any worse than it was. He told himself this was part of the experience he'd so stubbornly sought out. He'll forget warmth, forget tenderness, forget all the pleasures he was used to, and accept that this hunger, this cold, this humiliation will be no less than an everyday part of his new life.
Native land, Jabin.
Hey, wake up! You can't sleep here.
But why not? All these benches are vacant.
If you could sleep here, then hired hands from everywhere will sleep here too.
I suppose you're right. I'll be leaving right away.
Go on, get out of here.
Where can I go? Teacher Jia. Teacher Jia is a poet. Perhaps he can better understand my plight and won't laugh at my situation.
Quiet, quiet, Barry. Be good, be good, be good. Don't worry. He's more harmless than he looks.
It's okay. Mr. Jia, you don't recognize me? It's Sun Xiaoping.
Sun Xiaoping?
Yes. I'm from Wanxi County High School. I graduated there. I was a classmate of Chen Xiaoxia back then. When our troupe went to perform in Yuan, I remember teacher Du Lili brought us to your home for lunch.
I remember you now. Yes. Sun Xiaoping, it's you.
Yes.
How could I ever forget you? You were a good student.
You're too kind. Mr. Jia, I've come to seek you out because I don't know how to put this, but I've come to Yuan to work as a hired hand, but I've just arrived and haven't found a place to stay yet.
Are you asking to come and stay at our home for the night? It's okay with me. But first things first, let's make sure it's okay with my wife.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Finding your place in the world is difficult.
I want to find a means of livelihood through my writing.
Do you really think you can survive that struggle? You're still so young. And I really wish that I could help you find work around here.
It's all right, sir. I'm already very grateful that you can take me in for the night, really. I have family in Yuan. I'll go seek them out tomorrow. Mr. Jia, thank you. You're the first person here who has treated me with kindness.
I'm glad to help you. After all, you're here to make a life for yourself. Good for you.
Even if I come back defeated, I'll avoid the worst that can happen. Get chained to the Caucasus Mountains.
You're literary. Do you read poetry?
I do. But honestly, I prefer reading novels.
All right, dinner's ready. Come on. Eat. Help yourself.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Good. You boys enjoy. I'll just be there dealing with kitchen work.
Okay.
Okay. Try that. Here, have some.
Mr. Jia, you have quite a lot of books.
I can say I've found happiness within the leaves of all these books.
You're my idol.
Because of my book collection?
No, from Qingming since 1976, actually. Mr. Jia, I used to memorize many of the poems you wrote, but it's been so long ago. But you know, I still remember native land.
Let's eat. Have some more. Here, Xiaoping.
Thank you, Mr. Jia.
Xiaoping, could you come here? Xiaoping, could you come here and just help me out already? People are making more money these days, and pig intestines are in demand. But come on, I can't keep doing this on my own.
I can't help you. Why would a scholar sell pig intestines?
Okay.
If people see me doing that, they look down on me. I'm a poet.
Well, if you're poor, they'd look down on you even more.
Mr. Jia.
Xiaoping, you came at the right time. You be the judge of this. Poetry, once contaminated by pig intestines, how do you keep it pure?
Mr. Jia, I just came to get my luggage.
Have you just abandoned me for realism?
Well, people need to remember their reality. In any case, if Xiaoping can't find work to do with his writing, are you going to feed him?
Poetry
Mrs. Jia,
is lost
I
in
can
the
take
sea
care of myself.
reality. And left alone, I linger in my own words.
Mr. Jia, I wanted to let you know I'll go to the work site, then go seek out my relative. I appreciate the both of you for taking me in.
Stay right here. Sun Xiaoping, look. Reality gets overwhelming sometimes. But never ever forget, novels are there to save you. I want you to have this, the gadfly.
Mr. Jia, I can't take that book from you. I wouldn't have anything to give in return.
Accepting this book from me would be a gift in itself.
Thank you, Mr. Jia. Thank you. I really should get going.
Oh, Xiaoping.
Yes?
Come by when you have time.
Of course.
If you ever find that your love of novels has gone and died, don't come back here.
I'll remember your teaching, sir.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.